The scorching Egyptian sun blazed over the golden sands of the desert, where an army of workers toiled under its relentless heat. They were building something unlike anything the world had ever seen, a monument so grand that it would stand for eternity. This was the Great Pyramid of Giza, the eternal resting place of Pharaoh Khufu. A king among men, a god among mortals, his name would echo through the ages. But how was such an impossible structure, built over 4,500 years ago, without modern tools, cranes, or machinery? This is the story of one of humanity's greatest achievements. The year was circa 2580 BCE, and Pharaoh Khufu, ruler of Egypt's Old Kingdom, sought to build a tomb that would ensure his legacy lasted forever. Unlike the pyramids before his, this one would be the largest, tallest, and most precise, a structure that touched the sky. To bring his vision to life, Khufu summoned his chief architect, Hemiunu, who would lead thousands of laborers in constructing this masterpiece. But the challenge was monumental. The pyramid would rise 146.6 meters, 481 feet high, taller than any man-made structure for nearly 4,000 years. 2.3 million limestone blocks had to be quarried, shaped, and transported. Some stones weighed over 80 tons, heavier than 15 elephants. The pyramid had to align perfectly with the cardinal directions. It had to be completed before Khufu's death, and all this had to be achieved without modern technology. How did they do it? Contrary to myths of slave labor, recent evidence suggests that the pyramid was built by skilled workers, not slaves. Tens of thousands of Egyptians worked in shifts, living in a vast workers' village near the construction site. They were paid in bread, beer, and fish, and honored for their contributions. Their names in graffiti remain etched on the stones. Each day, they dragged massive blocks on wooden sledges, using water to reduce friction. But how did they lift them? Engineering marvels, building the pyramid. To transport the stones, massive ramps were built. Theories suggest straight ramps leading up to the structure, zigzagging ramps that wrapped around the pyramid, internal spiral ramps hidden within the pyramid's walls. Each stone was positioned with astonishing precision as the pyramid took shape, step by step, layer by layer. At its peak, the pyramid was covered in gleaming white limestone, reflecting the sun's rays, a shining beacon of the pharaoh's power. Inside, narrow passageways and hidden chambers were built to protect the pharaoh's body. The king's chamber, lined with red granite from Aswan, housed Khufu's sarcophagus. Above it, a series of relieving chambers prevented the structure from collapsing under its weight, a feat of engineering genius. The Grand Gallery, a steep corridor leading to the burial chamber, remains one of the most mysterious features of the pyramid. Even today, unexplored voids and hidden tunnels continue to baffle researchers. After nearly 20 years of relentless labor, the final limestone casing stones were set in place, and the pyramid was complete. Pharaoh Khufu's tomb was sealed, and his body was placed within to journey into the afterlife as a god. The pyramid had fulfilled its sacred purpose. As centuries passed, its white limestone casing was stripped away by later civilizations. But even without its original shine, the pyramid remained unbroken, a marvel of ancient engineering. It became a wonder of the ancient world, admired by the Greeks, Romans, and explorers from distant lands. For millennia, it has withstood earthquakes, wars, and the sands of time, standing as a symbol of human ambition and ingenuity. Over 4,500 years later, the Great Pyramid still stands tall, watching over the Nile as it has for millennia. It has witnessed the rise and fall of empires and remains a testament to the power of human will. Pharaoh Khufu may have passed into legend, but his pyramid, the greatest ever built, ensured his name would never be forgotten. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment below.